Good day and welcome to another edition of Outside of Genie, where we have racing today from Scottsville, the 16th of August. Before we look at today's racing, just one or two matters that I would like to attend to. First of all, for the persons who might be watching this for the first time, Outside of Genie is a form analysis service where we analyze the form of the horses and then we make selections in terms of providing punters with possible outsider selections that can win a race or even place. Because sometimes it's not just about winning, but finding that outsider that might place and boost your trifecta, swinger, exacta, or quartet dividend, or maybe put the outsider in your PA play or your pick six or jackpot. And when they do arrive, then obviously you're gonna get the bigger payout. So you can subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button and ring the bell, and you will be notified whenever we post our daily free preview of the day's racing. We can also be found on Twitter, Instagram, and that is our WhatsApp details should you want to become in contact with us. We also have a sponsor now for this channel. The company is called VYVO, the leaders in artificial health intelligence. They have a watch, it looks like a watch. It's a health watch, and you can to win such a watch to the value of 5,000 rand. Just listen to the end of this video, where you'll find details of our Gold Cup competition. And then talking of the Gold Cup, we have some breaking news again with the July. Pierce Tradon did a preview with us, and we did well, and we got 5 winners on the day. And so we will do the same for the Gold Cup, as well as on the July day, I had 6 videos of each Pick 6 race, which was only for my subscribers, to their benefit, and we will do the same. We still will do a general video of the non-Pick 6 races, which we will post for free, but the 6 Pick 6 races will only be for subscribers. Then we have come up with some special offers. Our first package is you can now pay from now till the end of December. Your normal cost per month would have been 2,000 rand, 4 months at 500, but you can now pay upfront 1,200 and you can get it for 300 rand a month. Then if you sign up now and get selections from now till the end of September, it's for 400 rand. Or sign up just for the Gold Cup weekend, that will be 150 rand. If you sign up now till the end of August, will be 200 rand, including Gold Cup previews. Then if you sign up just for weekends, for this weekend, and the rest of the month will be 105 rand. And then you can WhatsApp us to arrange your package 0835 855 133. What we do give you as a subscriber, you get the race by race selections, outright winners, and 2 possible outsider selections. Value bets, our value bets sometimes do very well. If they don't win, they sometimes place. And then sometimes I've had horses like paying 12 rand a place that we have recommended. We give you a best bet of the day, no odds on, decent value. The odds on you can find yourself. You don't need outside of Genie for that. But to find decent value, best bets, outside the Genie will supply you with that. We also have trifectas and quartet selections. Last a week or two ago, at the VAR, we took the quartet things 15,000 rand. We also give you affordable PAs and pick sixes, which you can then utilize. You can play as is, or you can add your own selections with it, or take some of our selections, add them with your selections. You can do as you please with that. You will then receive your daily selections on a form like this. Every day you'll get the selections all on one sheet, which you can either print or work from your phone or wherever you prefer. So that is for now. Let's now go to the racing. Well, the first race is a work riders race, which I'm not going to dwell on because I don't know the jockeys. But for the benefits of you who wants to see the betting is as follows. Enjoy the View 3-1. 33 to 10, Drunken Sailor, Master of Illusion 7 to 2, Bindi 6 to 1, Latava 10 to 1, Quick Star 10 to 1, 14 to 1, and longer the rest. So then move on to race number 2. Race number 2 is a maiden plate over 1,200 meters, where the favorite is number 1, Spring High 15 to 10, Impartial 26 to 10, Iron Tail 7 to 2, 11 to 2, King's Crusade 25 to 1, and longer the rest. So let's have a look at the field for the second race over this 1200 meters. Here the favorite is number 1, Spring High. Did ran a decent race first time out. Didn't do too bad on the SCOTTSVILLE over 1,000 meters. Now going 1,200 meters. Let me just confirm that. My memory isn't so good anymore. Yes, it's 1,200 meters. So maybe the longer distance will suit, but definitely not the type of horse that type of bet that I would be running to get 15 to 10 on at this stage. It looks a bit short for me, but yeah, I'm not a bookmaker. So then also I want to scroll down here to number 12. I'm looking for number 12, Iron Tail. Now, this was a Paul Falk out of Camden Park, me. Lionel Ewenson, draw 12. Now, what caught my eye on this race is this horse did debut on Scottsville over the 1,000 meters. Now going a little bit further, 200 meters. But the time that he lost 2 lengths at the start, lost 3 lengths at the start, running on 22.1, third fastest 400 to finish. If this horse can jump with the field today, I think that this horse will definitely give number 1, the favorite, a hard time. Also, number 3, King's Crusade. I think this horse will also improve. Has put it over longer distance now, bringing it back over the 1,200 meters, and that might be a shrewd move, putting this horse back over the 1,200 meters. And definitely, I'm looking for a forward one from number 11, King's Crusade. So let's move on to the top again. And then also I want to mention number 2. This horse is nicely bred. Willow Magic, they run well. So keep an eye on this horse, keep an eye on the betting, and do include in all your bets. There's not much more that I can say about the second race. Maybe throw number 4, Wagari, into the back end of your quartets. This horse is there and thereabouts, getting 4 kilograms. I don't know this jockey. I do notice that 1 or 2 jockeys are getting their first ride. There was also the thing about the first black lady jockey. I'm not sure if this can be this jockey. You'll just have to see for yourself. But maybe getting the -4, just throwing the back end of your quartet. You never know. Wangari is at a nice price, 40 to 1. If it do come in, it will be boosting your quartet or trifecta dividend. So let's move on to race number 3. We have another maiden plate over 1,200 meters. Let's quickly have a look at the betting. We have number 2, Hail Columbia, 7 to 20. Right of Passage, 4 to 1. 14 to 1, Lord Wiley. Got it all, 20 to 1. Follow Suit, 21. And 33 and longer, the rest. Mexican Cat Dance, 33 to 1. And the rest. Guys, I always get nervous when they price up a maiden plate, and you have got horses that can improve, and they price up at 7 to 20. This horse is 6 months behind other horses because it was born in January, but it did the debut well, in a maiden plate at Scottsville over 1,000, now going 1,200 meters, where it was leading and got run out of it. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't say the horse can't win, please believe me, but I will be rushing to take the 7 to 20 on this horse. That is for sure. We've got a nice, I don't know, we've got a horse here, Spirit of My Fate. Spirit of My Fate currently is, Spirit of My Fate is currently 50 to 1. Now, definitely include this horse in all bets. This horse comes from Cape Town. And last time out, it didn't run too bad, 22.9 over the 1,600 meters. Now back over the 1,200 meters. I just got a feeling that this horse might be better than his form. Master of My Fate, Spirit of the Dance. Do include in all your bets. Spirit of My Fate, 50 to 1. If this horse comes into the placings, you'll be smiling and thanking outside the GENIE. So let's move and down and look at some other horses as well. Number 7, Lord Wiley is a Wiley Hall. This stallion has really surprised me. He's thrown some nice foals. This horse last time out ran behind Ty Gold. Second fastest to 400 was hanging in Lyle Hewitson, also nicely in the betting currently. It's 14 to 1, and that's why I say 72 is short, because this can be an improver. Lyle Hewitson is no fool. He can ride well. Look at his horse, 23.4, 23.5. The 1200 will be definitely up his alley, and I'm sure Lord Wiley will be there when the photos are taken. Mark Khan on Mexican Cat Dance. Mark Khan back had his first winner the other day. This horse didn't run too badly. Now just bringing it back from the 1400 to the 1200 meters. Also looking to improve. It is a Toreador, and yeah, they've got no problems. I do think that this Mexican Cadence, currently 55 to 1, can also 33 to 1, can also be involved in a finish. So all in all, I would think not such a cut and dry race with a 7 to 20 favorite. Let's move on to race number 4. Race number 4, we have another maiden plate. No, sorry, it's a merit rated 97, Class B, average merit rating 90, over 1400 meters. Let's look at the betting here. The betting is number 8, Via Salaria, 18 to 10, Stop All the Clocks, 4 to 1, Duck the Orange, 8 to 1, Perfect Peter, 8 to 1, Brass Bell, 10 to 1, Wolfgang, 16 to 1, 16 to 1, Solid Gold, Admiral's Guest, 22 to 1, and longer the rest. So let's have a look at this race. Yeah, Dr. Orange came back last time to form. Can definitely have got a chance today again. Twice the Light also has got some solid form. Coming back from a 153-day rest. Yeah, maybe might need the run. Then the horse that I want to go down to is number. Here we have the two favorites, Stop All the Clocks and Via Salaria. They ran against each other. Via Salaria winning after a long race, came nearly a year, over a year, and won easily. And on the way turnarounds, the Stop the Clocks doesn't look like, will have to improve to turn turn it around. But I think it will finish closer, and I do think the race will be between these two, 7 and 8. In number 8, Wolfgang, watch for improvement. This horse has won well over, but more over the poly. Hasn't won on the turf yet, but the Dean Canterbury stable is in form, and this horse, maybe the 1400 meter might be the distance he is looking for at the moment. Then number 6, Perfect Peter, is with the Van Sale stable. This horse won well 2 races, and then we ran behind Awam, and then before the break ran second to Cavalry. Warren Kennedy, the jockey, do not leave out of any bets, can be involved in the finish. Where is number 11, Brass Bell, I'm looking for. Brass Bell also has drawn a little bit wide. Lyle Hewitson, the jockey, but this horse also runs well. He finishes races off nicely, and with Lyle Hewitson in the saddle, can definitely be a contender in this field. So that is race number 4. Let's move on to race number 5. Race number 5 is a Felicia Mays 68 handicap, Class E 62. So let's look at the betting for race number 5. Here we have number 3, Waterfrill, 15 to 10, Chic Storm, 15 to 2, Joyful Winter, 9 to 1, Arctic Princess, 10 to 1, Kill Wellington, 12 to 1, Spiffy, 16 to 1, Bint Al Malak, 16 to 1, 18 to 1, and longer the rest. So let's have a look at race number 5. Yeah, I've had a look at race number 5, and I do think that number 3 is the horse that can win this race. Has been showing solid form his last few runs since the race. My only problem is the jockey. I know with Anton Marcus at these days, you never know what's going to happen. And I'm not knocking the person, please. It's nothing personal. But one day he rides like a champion. The other day he can't find a place. Never mind the winner's box. So that makes me itchy. But I think if this horse runs on merit, and Anton Marcus comes with his best, this horse will be hard to beat. He's in form, and yeah, I think Waterfall will be involved in the finish. The number 4, Joyful Winter, another Dean Cannemeyer inmate, has also been showing form. Did win its maiden, and then last time out didn't run too bad after his first run after the maiden. So definitely we can be involved. 5, Kilvinnington is also running there and thereabouts. Do include in your play, do include in your pick 6, because I'm sure that this horse will definitely can also surprise in this race. Then we another horse that I want to look at is number 13, Bint El Malak. Bint El Malak, this horse has also had a few runs on Scottsville where it's had course and distance 3 runs, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. So he definitely likes the course. He likes the different the distance, and definitely with a dangerous horse, I think will improve on his first run after a race and can be a surprise in this race. So let's move on to race number 6. Race number 6, we have a Fraser Mares 99 handicap over 1,200 meters, class A, average merit rating 92. So let's have a look at the betting in race 6. Race 6, number 2, Georgina Rose, another Marcus runner 28 to 10, Golden Chance 28 to 10, Petra 9 to 2, Jacksbird 5 to 1, Daisy 6 to 1, Queen of Alamo 10 to 1, Winter Sun 16 to 1, Wildly in Love 20 to 1. So yeah, my fancy to win this race is number 3, Golden Chance. What is Golden Chance? Number 5. This horse was run well here, and then went to Cape Town and run against some decent opposition there. Now getting the -4, only carrying 59.5. Has been running against stronger opposition. Now down in class, and I think number 5, Golden Chance, they've got a very good chance to win this race. The favorite is number 2, the Gina Rose, has also run against some stiff competition. Yeah, so that will be a nice meeting between number 2 and number 5. Wild in Love, last time out, has hampered at a start, run on second fastest of 122.7. Is getting the -4, only getting 48. Has run against my other fancy in this as an outsider, Queen of Alamo. So I think three Wild in Life, put this in your quartets and trifectas. You might get a nice dividend, as this horse is at the bottom of the boards at 20 to 1. And then also have a look at number 4, Winter Sun, won a novice and then run against some also very strong opposition now down in class, can be involved in the finish. Number 6, Queen of Alamo, also carrying 55 -2.5 lightweight, has been there and thereabouts. Last time I also got hampered at the start, but before that ran against a very strong Bawana, finishing second. So definitely include in all your bets. So let's move on to race number 7. Race number 7 is a Fraser Mares handicap, 75 at 1,000 meters, Class D, average merit rating 73. The betting as follows. Number 11, Bella Ballerina, 3 to 1, Royal View 7 to 2, somewhere in time 15 to 4, Sophia Aaron 6 to 1, Matador Sprite 10 to 1, 10 to 1, Umperniaco, Astute Vision 12 to 1, 16 to 1, and longer the rest. Yeah, in this race, I want to scroll down here to number 4. Metadora's Pride is a Toreador by Parade Leader. This horse hasn't run a lot on turf, but I don't think the going from the poly to the turf will bother this horse. It's getting -2.5, has been running respectably. Last time out behind half skip and jump, fastest 400 to finish 23.9. And I do think that this horse with the Van Vieren stable in form definitely in with a huge chance in this race. That beat Astute Vision by 3.5 lengths. Astute Vision came out and won again and won last time out. So that form was frank. So in my view, nice. It's a nice bet, 10-1, a good each way bet. So let's look at some other horses in this race. Number 2, Mystic Dreamer. It's way down the boards, but do include in the backing of your quartets. This horse can only improve from his last run after the rest. Has run some decent races here at Scottsville. Course and distance 7 runs for a win, 2/3 and a 4th. So definitely likes this course. So put into the back end of your quartets. And also go down to number 6. This horse, it's also a Toreador, same as this horse came from PE, must have shown a lot of ability, and then it won a maiden, and getting the -4. I would think one would maybe want to watch this horse because I think this horse can be an improver. Royal View is also a horse has been running on last time, but simply Scrumpers did look like it was winning the race, but it simply Scrumpers came back and win the race. And here we have the form against Off Skip and Jump, Royal Matador. So definitely a horse that you need to include in all your play. Number 8, Somewhere in Time. Somewhere in Time has run again much stronger competition than you will find in this race. And with Farion on the saddle, definitely a horse that you do need and cannot leave out. That came back after the race, maybe needing its run behind Jim Cutter, although still running at 22.7400 to finish, which is still quite good. And Richard Fourier is a very competent jockey. This horse has run against some of the best in the country, so definitely include in your play. Number 8, Somewhere in Time, currently 15-4. So that is in race 7. Let's move on to race number 8. Oh yes, before I forget, I just want to move back here. I forgot to mention this. Sophia Ren is a 3-year-old carrying 58 stiff against this type of competition. Has won a race and then run in some futures. So maybe I can be coming for the places, but I think with that weight of 58 might be a little bit too heavy. 11, Ballerina. Marcus on board, the favorite, was leading on the 1200 meter behind Simply Sculptures, and before that behind Silence Crusade. Yeah, do include in all your bets, but definitely not a certainty to win this race. So now we can move on to race number 8. Race number 8 is a 1950. Felicia Mayer 79, Class C 74. Here's the betting as follows. Number 4 is Zagara 7-2, 9-2 Preferential, 11-2 Isla Morida, Chatty Cafe 15-2, Rise 17-2, twice to Sydney 17-2, 12-1 Zernia, Kandu Bucks 14-1, Darkman down 14-1, and longer the rest. Now here my selection is number 11, Isla Morida. Isla Morada, currently 11-2. Again, for re-on board, I'm not concerned about the 11 draw on this distance. I do think that Richard Fourie will be able to place this horse. This horse has been running on, has run against some some decent opposition last time out behind Arizona Sunset in an 81, got beaten half a length, been running on, this horse runs on well, and I think today Isla Morida can, win this race. But there's a lot of horses with chances. I also want to, while I'm here, look at number 13, Red L, getting -463. This horse has run against very good competition. You see here, now he's running in a C division 74, but he's running B divisions 98, 86, and didn't run bad. And I do believe, really look at Escape Club, Perfect Air, Moon in June, that was future. Now back in the handicap and getting a -4, do include in all your bets. Let's just look at one or two other horses in this race. Number 7 is Dark Moon Down. Dark Moon Down also getting -2.5, or has run some decent races behind Mayabi Gold before noon. That beat Isla Merida over the 1750 on this course, so they might be the two fighting out the finish again. Zernia can improve from a race behind Caffey. Here we have Twice to Sydney. It can also be a contender in the race. Lots of horses with chances. Zagara did run well behind Caffey City. Yeah, also not without a prayer. Also, a horse that I like, but you maybe would like to include into your bets is number 3, Rise, a 4-year-old Noble Tune filly, still under upgrade, and ran not bad behind before noon, over 2,400, coming back now, slightly shorter, can be involved in the finish. So let's move down to race number 9. We have a maiden plate over 2,400 meters. Let's look at the betting. The betting is as follows. Number 3, Track Attack, 13 to 10, 92, Silent Fox Dog, double Gemini, 5 to 1, Jubilati, 8 to 1, 16 to 1, all time high, Jakuta's Dance, Noble Flight, 20 to 1, Origami, 20 to 1. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, to my mind, I think the horse to beat in this race, and for me, maybe the best bet on the day, is number 3, Track Attack. It's a 4-year-old Dynasty out of Little Indian by Al Mufti. Has run some decent races last time out, finishing well behind El Bolero, bumped twice late. And I think the 2,400 will be up this horse's alley. Not too strong a field. Some of the contenders, all-time high, can be involved in the finish. Also here we have number 7, Jubilante, that runs second behind Tyrell's Bullet, and be also involved in the finish. And number 10, Double Gemini, already a 6-year-old, Richard Fourie riding, has run a few places, can improve. There he ran third and a half behind Divine U. Divine U won earlier this week, quite easily. 11, Yakuta's Dance. It looks like this horse would also benefit. It's already a 4-year-old, drawn 11. Warren Kennedy on board, can also improve to be involved in the finish. Here we have Silver Fox Dog. It's a legislate out of a Rakeen May, only a 3-year-old, running against some hard-knocking 4-year-olds. Did run on well over the 1,500 meters, but going from a 1,500 to 2,400 from draw 12 might be a little bit much to ask. So that then concludes our review for today. I hope you can pick up a few winners along the way. And I just want to quickly go back to our sponsors. There's quickly just 2 things that I would like to point out. First of all, they have a business opportunity for you where you can be the owner of your own global feature artificial intelligence business. Artificial intelligence is impacting the future of virtually every industry and every human being. They are now offering you a business opportunity where you don't have to pay any upfront fees. And should you be interested in this opportunity, the fastest growing market worldwide, great products with real market demand, customer referral program, a lucrative compensation plan, and also the most exciting business. For more info, just WhatsApp 061 231 0193, VYVO Business Opportunity. And also we have a Gold Cup competition where you can win one of these watches. All you have to do is you must just join our WhatsApp group, and you will just predict the winner of the Gold Cup, the 2020 Gold Cup, and we will supply the link below, and you can only enter one number per cell phone number. The judge's decision is final By entering, you give VYVO permission to send you advertising material from time to time. Winner will be announced 7 September. Delivery time for watch will be 6 to 8 weeks after announcement of winner, as courier, as we're not sure about the courier time for couriering this watch. So you can win this nice watch to the value of 5,000 Rand. I do thank you for listening, and as I always say, signing off, break a leg.